Good evening, all the Z Global members. Alright, so this is our lesson 9. Alright, wow, so fast. Alright, and today's the photos we are going to edit, which is I taken in Singapore, and I think this is something. The location is very special, and if you look at the photos, okay, I show you the photos here. Okay, so this is the photo we are going to do the editing today. You can see the subjects, the couple, surrounded by all the alphabets, the words, and the design. Alright, so this is like it's actually a sculpture in Singapore, and I think when I look at this location and look at this special design sculpture, and I was thinking that it's a very good opportunity to create some special to be a special elements in my masterpiece. Alright, so because it's unusual, it's not we can see every day. Okay, so this is like something that to make audience wow. Alright, so I specially choose this one for you guys, and because there's some complicated things to do later in Photoshop, and also I want to show you, because I always travel with 2 speed lights. Okay, when I have 2 speed lights, that's the limitation for you to do the lighting setup. And for the subject, for sure you need the lights for subject, and sometimes like these special occasions, we need the lights to create the highlights and shadows, and we also have the purpose. I want to darken the whole environment, the ambience. You see the buildings behind is very dark, right? I do it purposely. I want it to underexpose because this is a very massive background. You can see all the buildings, the street, the cars, everything's going on behind the couple, and you lose the concentration, and maybe you cannot find the subjects, and this is what I try to avoid. Okay, I'm trying to avoid all this massive thing, and I always want my subjects is the strongest point. When you study from lesson 1 to lesson 9 until tonight, you can see I always try to make my subject which is the most strongest point in the image. Okay, so this is the purpose. Very simple purpose. What I want to tell, what is the main things of my images is always the couple, always the subjects, always the bride and the groom. Alright, so I try to avoid something that distract the subjects, and also like these situations is a beautiful special design surround the subjects, but behind them is too massive, and also is unimportant, is less important, is not what we want in the image, but we cannot remove them because you can't remove the building, right? Alright, so what we're going to do is we need to try to have maybe you can have a correct the lens of choose. Okay, and but for this one we need the wide angle, right? I'm use 1424 to have this the whole design compress everything in the frame, right? But if you have a wide angle, you cannot create the blur effects, the depth of field. Alright, so you can see the background is very clear. So we need to choose another way to hide all the massive thing, the background. Okay, so we need to underexpose. So this is another way to do it. So underexpose, we need to match with the flash. Okay, so when you want to underexpose the whole images, the background, at the same time the subject is going to be in the shadow as well. Alright, so makes sense. You underexpose the background, that means the subject is also very dark. Okay, so you have not enough brightness for the subjects, so we need to create the light, additional light for them. Alright, so I'm using the flash. You can see the raw files here, the flash from behind the subjects. You can see the rim light on the face and hair. Okay, and also I want the lights through the special elements, the design. Okay, from these locations. So if we don't have the light to this, all the design, the alphabets, the word, what happened is it's going to be the same brightness as the background, which is very dark. So we want to see the subjects, so we need the light for the subjects. We want to see the design, the sculpture, the alphabets, so we need the light off for them. All right, so we have 2 flash, so I always travel with 2 flash. That's why I want to travel light. I don't want to bring a big flash, a strobe, so I use speed light. So I have 1 flash behind the subjects, behind the couple, and the other 1 flash I try to bounce to this special design, okay, which is, you see the design surrounding the subjects. Actually it's like a 3D sculpture, okay, and the sculpture created by all these small alphabets and wordings, okay. So alright, so that's why very special. And 2 lights, couple, bride and groom, face to face. Alright, okay, not enough light for the subjects, but you still can see their face, right? Because of I have a backlight, okay, a flash behind them, then bounce to the subjects. Okay, so this is how we can have some light on their face. Okay, I don't want to put the light in front of them because of I want to have the rim light, and I want to see the face is separate from the background. Okay, I want to see their face separate from the background, it's pop out from the background, so we need some rim light on the face, right? So this is the purpose, and I have a flash in front to the design, the whole things, and at the same time the couple is slightly behind the sculpture. Okay, so the light is also hit on the subject, but it's not so strong. Okay, it's a little bit less power when the light reach the couple. So I think it's fine. We still have some fill-in lights to the subject, and you can see the details for the dress, for the subjects, the suit, okay, their hands. Okay, so I think it's good enough. We have a good dynamic range from the camera as well. All right, so and this is the photos that I want to step by step, okay, to demonstrate to you guys. All right, I hope you to follow. Okay, and some part is very difficult and complicated is about we trying to darken the sky on top. You see there's 2 area with the sky. So for me that is too bright. Okay, even I try to underexpose the whole scenes, the whole background, but you still have a very strong light on the sky, and that's I don't want to underexpose the sky because of it's going to be too dark and my speed light, the power is not enough. Okay, so I want to do it in Photoshop, so I'm going to show you later, and I hope you to follow. And it's need to be very careful and very slow. Right, we spend quite a lot of time. Okay, try to do the selection. Okay, but still we have some tool to make it faster, like a magic wand, or maybe you can have a automate like a subject, select subjects in Photoshop, which is the auto function. When you click the select subjects, it's going to select the subjects. Okay, but it's not so accurate. Okay, sometimes not accurate, especially for this one. Okay, it's too messy, so we need to do it manually, and I use magic wand. I'll show you later. I want to talk a little bit about posing as well. Okay, so this is something extra. I want you guys to know how I try to place the subject. I place in the middle, of course, for sure, because I want to frame the subjects, and there's a frame just right in front of my eyes. Okay, you can see from the photos. Okay, that's the best part, the best area, so to put the subject, to place the subjects. And when I place the subject, I want something that they have some communication, they have the interactions, so they face to each other, the groom holding the bride, and I want them to be calm and feel each other. They can feel each other with passions, and also I want them, it's not like both stand still so straight, okay, so still. I want them to have some movement, like you can see the dress is like there's a flow, okay, and you can see how is the dress move. Okay, I purposely do this because I want to make it soft, it's not so still. And also you can see their leg is not flat, they are not standing flat. Okay, what that means flat is two legs stand still like wood. Okay, so you can see the leg, they're bending the knee. Okay, it's like move, it's like you can see the bride trying to move forward her body. Okay, try to move forward her body to the groom, right? And the groom also try to carry her, okay, hold her, and soft, very soft, gentle, and relax. The most important is you can feel relaxed from their pose. Okay, so this is very important when you ask the couple face to face to each other, and most of the time they don't know how to stand, they don't know how to hold, they don't know how to do. So you need to let them know, okay, just be themselves, just be natural. Okay, when you look at each other, relax. Okay, you are not standing still like a wood and then look at the wife, look at his girlfriend, or look at his boyfriend, or look at his husband or wife like this. No, okay, you always like very soft because it's like a feeling. It's a feeling. Feelings always need to be expressed from your body in the image. All right, so I hope you get it. And all right, so we are going to start this one. All right, so are you ready? Yes. All right, so let's do it. All right, so now we are in Lightroom. So this is the latest Lightroom. So this one, Lightroom Classics. Okay, the latest one I have here. And I hope you guys already are updated to the latest one, and because you will see here, so we got a new function, a new feature, color grading, and which is the color grading is replaced to the split toning. And I think this is much more better, more powerful, and we have the shadows, midtones, and highlights. So the previous one, the split toning, only we got the shadows and highlights, and the function is not that much like this one. So this is much more better. Okay, I can say a lot better. Okay, so I love it. Okay, and so this photo is from Singapore. All right, so it's one of my workshops demonstrations in Singapore, and you can see the setting here. Okay, 1/200 seconds, f10, and ISO 64. So the lenses I use is 15mm 14-24. Okay, so 15mm is my focal length. Okay, is the focal length. So I'm using the 14-24 f2.8. So this is from my Z7, and I'm using the O lens. Okay, O lens is 14-24 2.8, which is the super wide angle I have. Alright, so let's continue the develop. Okay, so the first thing to do, always basics here. So you can see this is quite interesting locations. We got so many alphabets and words, the wording and alphabets surrounding the subjects. And this is in the city. If you can see, I make it lighter, okay, brighter for you, and you can see the background is we are in the city. Okay, and yep, quite messy. So when I shoot this one, I'm trying to underexpose everything because of the background is too messy. Okay, you can see the street, you can see the buildings behind. Okay, so I would just want to enhance. I want to obviously to make the these alphabets and the wording, make it stronger and pop up from the photos. So that's why I want to underexpose the whole images. And I have the light, I put the flash, okay, just to flash this whole things around the subjects, okay. And also I have one backlight, one flash, okay, backlight from the subjects as well, okay. Alright, so now we are going to do the adjustment. Okay, the first thing is always the highlights and shadows. Okay, so I want to reduce the highlights a little bit. Okay, you can see here before and after. Okay, so we got more details, especially here you have more details from the highlights. Okay, you can see here, right? And the shadows, so I want the details from the shadows as well, because of our subjects is also in the shadows, so it's a little bit underexposed. So we are going to do a little bit of shadows like this. Okay, I think 60 is good, and this one we put 50, and a little bit of the exposure increase 0.5. okay, so now we go to tone curve. Alright, we go to tone curve. Okay, I do a little bit of the darks. Okay, plus 10. Okay, for the darks, and straight to the orange channel, we want to light up the skin tone, orange channel luminance. Alright, so you can see orange channel luminance is our skin tone. Okay, and we can also increase the yellow a little bit. Okay, how about the red? Okay, I think the red is not affected the subject. Okay, it's okay, we remain to 0 for the red. Okay, so now go to the blue. Okay, so we got the blue sky here. You can see the blue sky, so I want to darken the sky as well. Okay, darken the sky, so I need to use the luminance, darken the sky, and you can also have some color for the sky. Alright, cool. Okay, so you can see here. Alright, so I think I want to darken more sky, but with this one we only can darken the blue sky but not the cloud, so we need to choose the temperature to make it a little bit cold tone. Okay, so when we make it a little bit cold tone, we can adjust the blue to make it darken. Okay, so try to make a little bit cold over there, luminance. Yep, so we can do more for the sky, you can see. Okay, so because we changed the temperature. Alright, so now we're going to reduce a bit for the white highlight, 60. Alright, so this one I think will remain the same. Okay, so let's go to the, what about the color grading here? Alright, so color grading, so we have midtones, shadows, highlights, and we have the this is the luminance, I think. Okay, so, and what is that? Yeah, this is the shadows part, so you can increase the shadow light. Okay, and this one highlight, yeah, see, it's like you can reduce the light. Okay, this is the luminance part. Okay, so remain it. Okay, and I think this one, do we need to change the color? Okay, I think we try a little bit. Okay, from the mid-tone. Okay, let's see. Okay, so when you're playing with the color grading, if you want to adjust the saturations, you can hold the shift key. Okay, hold the shift key and then you click this one. Okay, so you can see the line here. So this is the saturations. Okay, this is the saturation. Okay, so if you want to change the hue, you can place command. Okay, you can place command. Okay, so you can change the hue. You can see here. Right. So if you didn't hold any key, you can adjust it, okay, freely. Okay, so this is saturation by shift, and this is, you can see the round shape. This is, you click the command key and then you're playing with the hue. Okay, playing with the hue. Alright, so I think for this one we go back to, yep, okay, back to default. Okay, we don't need to do the color grading for this one. Okay, so okay, we go to the next. So this one, I think noise reduction we have, we need a little bit. 10 is enough. Okay, for the noise reduction. Okay, let's go to the last one, calibrations. So calibrations, so we want to increase or you want to desaturate. Okay, so I think I love color, so I will go into more vibrant. Okay, so I increase the saturation by 90. Okay, so now we have more vibrant, but we don't want the red here, it's too obvious. Okay, the red here is like distract the subject, it's too strong. So we're going to desaturate the red, desaturate this one, and magenta. Okay, the red also is the orange, huh? Okay, so desaturate the red first. Alright, so I think we can do this one, but the lips is going to be okay, so when we do this one, okay, let's try the adjustment brush. Okay, adjustment brush, so we're going to brush a bit here and to bring the saturations and also warm color. Yes, so the lips back. Okay, alright, so very simple, right? In Lightroom, very simple. So this one 100%. So now we have this one. Okay, details, everything. Okay, I think I don't want too much blue. Okay, I want to make it more black and white for this one. Okay, so I remove the blue. Okay, look at see the before after. Alright, so much more better from here. Okay, so I have not enough light here. I only got 2 flash. So one flash for the background, which is all the alphabets, and the other flash is from behind the subjects. Okay, behind the couple. So that's why I have this result, which is we have not so bright for the subjects. Okay, not enough light. Okay, in front. Okay, so but it's okay. In Lightroom we fix, so make it a lot better. So really a lot better. Right, so let's see anything I can do from here. So maybe we can have more shadows. Let's see, or we don't want shadows. Yeah, okay, I think I don't want this one too much, because I want to have more black in the background. Okay, I don't want to see too much building behind. Okay, so I'm going to reduce like this. Okay, but I want to have the details for the subject, so I'm going to use the radial filter. Okay, radial filter. Okay, so we're going to do this. Right, wow. Okay, cool. Immediately you can see the details up. Okay, shadows a bit more. Okay, we make it bigger. The radial filter make it bigger because we want a gradient. Okay, so you don't see, obviously we put some filter here, so we make it more natural, more believable. Okay, so less contrast, okay, and then increase the shadows so you can see more details in the shadows, and then less highlight. Okay, so I decrease the highlight. Okay, reduce. So from here, alright, this one is good. Maybe okay, perfect. Alright, so now we going to okay, one last thing, white. Okay, I want to increase the white because of I want to increase the highlight for this one, or the alphabet. Okay, so we go to the white here. Okay, so we're going to fix the cloud and the sky, make it darker in Photoshop. Alright, so this one we are going to do in Photoshop. It's okay, so we leave it here. Okay, this one we put the whites, we put 30. Okay, 30. Okay, shadows is okay. Alright, texture, clarity. Okay, I want to do some clarity here because to make the alphabet stronger. Okay, you can see when I increase, the alphabet looks stronger. Okay, so I'm going to do like 15. Okay, not too much. Okay, I just want to do a little bit. Okay, 15 for the clarity. Okay, so to make the all the alphabets and the wordings more strong. Okay, good. So now we're going to export. Okay, so now we are in Photoshop. Alright, so the first thing, okay, to find something to fix. Okay, the first thing to fix is the tripod here. Okay, so you can see the tripod. Okay, the tripod is behind the groom. Alright, and also the line. Okay, this one is too obvious, maybe we can burn a bit. Alright, so and some things behind there, like a red color, like this one. Okay, the red is too strong, it's too obvious. Okay, a little bit here. Okay, so okay, and then the sky. Okay, I want to try to darker the sky a bit. Alright, so this is the few things I'm going to do first. Okay, so first thing of course is the tripod. Okay, so let's try. Content away. Okay, right, not bad. Okay, good. Content away. All right. Okay, here. Right. Okay, a little bit here. Fix a bit. Okay, good. Okay, so the next one. Okay, I think this one we can use the dodge and burn, highlight, protect tone. Okay, so try to darker it, okay, otherwise it's too obvious, okay, too obvious in the photos, in the image. Okay, here is fine. Okay, maybe here. Okay, good. And okay, so this one is a red color. Okay, the red color we can use selective color and red. Okay, so we're going to darker. Okay, you can see here. Okay, absolute. Okay, remember absolute. Okay. Okay, darker. How about the yellow? Yellow a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then we try copy another one. Good. Okay. So I think I can use 3 for this one. Okay. And put in one group here. So I'm going to put a mask. Okay, let's try. Black mask, 100% opacity, brush. Right? Okay, so we just want to remove the red a bit. Okay, so not too obvious now. And this one, alright, so this one we can do the same. Darker the red. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then the red car. Okay, red car is here. Okay. Okay, I think it's fine. So we're going to just remove. Okay, I try to fix the red. Okay, I don't want the red too strong. Okay, to distract the subject. Okay, so this is what we did. Right. So we go to the next one. So the next one is, okay, let me flatten first. Okay, the next one is the sky. Alright. I think this building also. So okay, let me do this one. This one is much more easier. Okay, let's finish all the easiest part. Okay, I want to finish all the easiest part. Okay, and then I left the difficult part behind. Okay, exposure more. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to, okay, darker the sky. So this one is much more difficult. Okay, this one is, I think this one is easier. Okay, let me do this one first. Okay, I just want to use the magic wand. Okay, I want to use magic wand. 25, 30. Okay, let's try. Right. Okay, this is good. This is easier, right? Magic wand. Okay, so I want to darker it as well. So I'm using the dodge and burn. So wait. So this one, we're going to make a new layer first. Okay. Always remember, make it a new layer. Okay, for the background. Okay, now again, magic wand. Alright, it's good. Okay, so I'm going to use the burn. Okay, same. I want to burn the highlights. Okay, so I just try to, I want to make the background darker, and I want to emphasize, I want to enhance the alphabet. This is actually the one of the sculpture, okay, sculpture in Singapore. Okay, so we try to make it more obvious, more outstanding from the image. Alright, okay. So you can see here, okay, before, after, okay, before and after, okay. Alright, so another one here. Okay, so this is much more complicated because we have blue sky and the cloud together, and we have uneven light here. You see, this is shadows and this is mid-tone. Okay, so this is more complicated and more difficult. Okay, so but we try. Okay, let's try. Okay, we fix here first, and this one. Okay, alright, so this is not easy, so let me try trendy. Okay, trendy. This one cannot, right? 10. Yes. Make it bigger. This one cannot. Oh right. Okay. Almost. Okay, good. And this one. Okay, this part. Oh no, right, again. A little bit. No, I think it's fine here. Okay, and here, this is easy. So the contrast background is easy. Okay, and this one as well. How about this blue sky? Right. Okay. So here, I think here is much more difficult, but we try. Okay, we try. Okay, we do it slowly for this one because of the cloud and the blue sky is together. They are blend together, and you see the alphabet, the wording, the words, it's all blend together. So we need to do it slowly and carefully. So this one you see cannot, it's merged already. This one also, so we fix later. Okay, so I choose magic wand because of it's more accuracy. Okay, it's more accuracy. I try before I use the select subject, which is the auto function from the Photoshops, but the select subject is not going to work. Okay, you can try, and you know why I use a magic wand for this one. Okay, good. Slowly, we do it slowly. Good, perfect. Okay, and this one, oh no, here, cannot. No way, right. Okay, we leave it like this, leave it here, and this one. Okay, this is much more difficult because it's almost the same tone. Okay, you can see here. Okay, we try. No. Okay, this one not. This one can. Right, so let me try 3 and remove. Okay, so you need to adjust the number, the tolerance number. Okay, so you can remove something. Okay, remove something that small part. Okay. Yes, okay. Right. What about this? This one, no. Oh. Better, okay, better. Okay, here. Okay. Still, you can read the color tone. It's slightly different, but okay, it's work. Okay. Now, okay. Here a bit more. Okay, so you can see how carefully I try to did this one. Okay, oh, one more here. Okay, good. Better. I think it's fine. Let's see this one. Okay. Right, small part here. Right, okay, good. One more. Okay, this one we can choose 10 turns. Okay, let's try. Hmm. 10 is too much. Okay, 10 is too much. 5. Slowly, be patient. Okay. Slowly and be patient. Okay, good. Alright, so okay, I think it's fine here. So you can see the selections. Okay, so this one I try to use the lever. Okay, I try to use lever, and so I can darken like this. Okay, use lever, can darken it. So I show you another way to do it. So this is we use the touch and burn, and this one we darken it. Okay, and you can see we can fix the edge. Okay, the edge. Okay, so I use the lever. So I show you another way to darken the sky. So when we make a selection, choose the lever. So now we're going to darken it. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, example like this. Okay, so we darken it, but you can see the edge here. Okay, so we're trying to fix this one. Okay, so select the mask, make a selection. Again, you click the command key, or you use a control from Windows. Okay, so click the command from Mac. Okay, and then select the mask here, the layer mask, and there's a selection here appear. So you go to select modify feather. So we use 1 pixels. Okay, the feather ratio. Click OK, and then you click delete. This one. Okay, you click delete. 1, 2, 3. Again, delete more. Okay, so you see the edge is fixed, right? So it's fixed. So let me show you the before after. You can see here. Oh, what happened? Yes, here. Okay. Oh, we need to do it again. Okay, another one again. Select modify feather ratios 1 pixel, and then delete. Okay, good. So you see now before, after, before, after. Okay, so it's removed. Okay, so this is how I darker the sky here. Okay, see before and after. Alright, so I think I want to darken it more, so I can still do adjustment like this. Yeah, a bit more. Okay, how about here? Okay, we can darken it here. Alright, so we choose same thing. Alright, I think it's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to flatten this one. Okay, let me see. Okay, here I find something we need to darken again here. I don't know what is this. Maybe, yeah, some part of the architecture, the buildings behind. So let me do the magic wand again. So this one I think is easier, right? Okay, this is easy. Okay, let me do, how about this one? Okay, this one I think we can choose 30%, and right. So I try to make it perfect. Okay, try to make it perfect. This one. No, okay. This one is okay. Okay. Okay, let me try to adjust this one first. Lever. Okay. So now you can see here. So we try to fix it. Okay. Darker it. Again. Good. Yeah. Okay. Then again. Okay. Merge this one. Okay. If I want to darken this part, how? Okay. So I'm not going to do the selection like this one by one. Okay, one line by one line is too slow, so I'm going to try to select this one. Okay, so 20%. Let me check. Okay, so maybe 7. Current 7. Yeah, so I select the alphabet. Okay, I think it's better. Okay, opposite. Okay. Right, I think it's enough here. Okay, it's enough. Okay, maybe some part here. Okay, good. So we are going to invert. Okay, invert the selections. Okay. Okay, so you go selection and then invert. So once you invert, you are going to do the lever again. Okay, so I'm going to darker. Okay, I can darker it. Or you have the selection here. So you can use the dodge and burn. Okay, dodge and burn. So trying to burn the highlight, okay, and protect tone. You can make it 100%. Okay, so for protect tones, burning, okay, so you can try to burn the selections, okay, which is the sky. Right, good. Okay, so now we have this one. Okay, this one I think a little bit more. Okay, I want to this one easier. Darker it, yes. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to merge again. So you can see here we already fixed, okay, before and after. So now we can try to fix something simple. Okay, like okay, this building here the light is too much. Okay, darker a little bit. So okay, the background behind kind of darker and make it smooth a bit. Okay, make it smooth a bit. Okay, it's nice. Okay, so now we are going to enhance the alphabet and the word. Okay, so we use the dot. Okay, use the dot highlight. Okay, not 100%, we can choose 50%. Okay, protect tone. Okay, copy one new background first. Okay, so we're going to enhance the alphabet. Okay, wow, I think it's very nice. Okay, okay, so now you see the before after. Right, so we bring the light in, okay, through the sculpture again, and then now we are going to do some vignetting. Okay, so we're going to lever. Okay, click the levers. Okay, and then we try to use this one. We darken. Okay, half. Okay, we darken half of it, and then we try to put the light on them. Wow, good. So now we light the subjects. Okay, in the middle. Okay, and now we try to light the sculpture. Okay, opacity 50, the floor 50, around 50. Okay, the light in front. Wow. Okay, so light is like come from the middle. Okay, come from center. Right, and here a little bit details for the dress. Right, so this is how you can see here. Okay, good. We do a little bit here. Okay, maybe more, 60. Right, so this is the mask, right? This is the mask. Okay, we try to draw this part. So we can more concentrate and focus on the subjects. Okay, more focus on the subjects now. Okay, so before, after. Right, so I flatten it. So then you see the before after again. Okay, so our eyes straight to the subjects. Okay, so now, okay, let me change to white. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. So we are going to enhance a little bit. Okay, for the structure. Okay, so where is the structure? Neck collections and sharpener pro output sharpener. Okay, so again we close the output sharpening, adaptive sharpening, and we just open the structure here. Okay, so the structures make the things pop out, okay, from the background. 40% is good enough. Alright, 40% is good enough, and click. Right. So what you're going to do here, we're going to do all these alphabets. Okay, you can see the alphabets. Okay, the structure before and after. Okay, so we are going to put a black mask, and now we are trying to brush. Okay, just to brush the structure here. Okay, what I want to do is, before I do this one, I'm going to go to channels. Okay, so we're going to channel, and we're going to look for something more, okay, contrast. Okay, so I think the red channel is the most contrast, and we still going to make more contrast like this. Right. Okay, I think it's good enough. Okay, so I don't want to do for the subject, so I'm going to remove it by painting to black for the subjects. Okay, so just want to make it black. Alright, so now I'm going to do the selections. Okay, click the red copy. Okay, holding our command key, click the red copy. Okay, go back here. So now we're going to delete. Okay, so this is the things, right? You can see here. Wow. Okay, wow. All right, so this is what happened. Okay, we use the masking to do this one. Okay, if you put in black color, you can see. All right, it's like magic, right? Okay, so we are going to put like 50% again, 50%. Okay, so we're going to brush again. Okay, I use erase. Make it bigger. Okay. Maybe 25 is enough. Okay, and this one, brush a bit. Soften a bit. Right. Wow, I think it's good. Okay, so I'm going to merge. Okay, merge, and now we go to Color Effects Pro. Alright, go to Color Effects Pro. Okay, so wow, what is this? This is the sunlight. It's nice. Okay, good. It's soft, huh? Okay, I want to do is the pro contrast. Okay, I want to go to pro contrast, and I want to use some correct contrast. Okay, so this is correct contrast, but we're not going to do like so strong like this. Okay, we are going to do a little bit like 20%. Okay, 20%. Okay, and dynamic contrast. Okay, let me check. Okay, 25% of correct contrast. Okay, 25%. Okay, and dynamic contrast we do 30%. Okay, so you can see the before and after. Okay, and now we're going to add one more filter. So this time we're going to do the tonal contrast. So we choose fine. Alright. Okay, we choose fine and 0%. Remove the shadows and also remove the mid-tone. Okay, remove the shadow, remove mid-tone. We can put like 5%. I think it's okay. 5. Okay, so the highlight, let me check the highlight. So we want to do some highlight. Okay, also 10% of the highlights. Okay, this one not do too much, okay, because we have like too many things around. Okay, so 9% highlight, 5%, and then I totally close the shadows. Okay, make it soft. Okay, if you want to make your shadow look soft, okay, shadows you put negative. I put 100% of negatives to shadows. Okay, so I have very soft in the dark area. Okay, and I choose fine here. Okay, I think it's good enough. This is the before. Okay, go to pro contrast. Maybe I want to increase the dynamic contrast. Okay, so I want to do for 45%. Let me see. I don't think it's too much. %. Yeah, I think we're back to 30%. Okay, because I don't want the highlights too strong and over blown out. Okay, and the highlights here. Let's check. Okay, I think it's good. So click OK. Wow, okay, pop. Right, so the highlights come out. Okay, so I remove, adjust the opacity a little bit, 80%. Okay, good. Checking. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I want to remove, okay, so 100% opacity. So I don't want the tonal contrast affected my subject, so I brush out this one. Okay, so I just want to bring back the original. Okay, so bring back the original. Okay, don't affect. Okay, maybe a little bit here. Okay, okay, so now we're going to adjust the subject. Okay, adjust the subject. So I want to use, let me see. Okay, I want to use the selective color. Okay, I try to make the rim light become warm color tone like this. Okay, and darker the light a little bit, so not so strong. Okay, plus 8%. Okay, yellow and cyan minus. Right, so you got the yellow's rim right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for the face and the hair. Okay, good. So when you have the warm rim light, it's not like white. It's better than white. Okay, so you can see the before and after. So we make it warm, to look more natural. Okay, and now we're going to flatten, merge again. Okay, so I want to do some structure for the dress. So now we fix the dress. Go to Sharpener Pro. Okay, it's good. 40% structure. Right, so what I'll do is I just want the dress, okay, with the structure. So we're going to brush. Okay, so just for the dress here. Okay, maybe the high heel. Okay, so you can see the before after. Bigger, so you can see the before after again. Alright, okay, good. So now we're going to do the portraiture. Okay, so I want to make the face, everything more clean, smooth and brighter up, and so now we go to selective, we go to portraiture. Alright, so we have the portraiture here, 3 in the new Photoshop 2021. Okay, so I think if you have the problem with the next software and portraiture, you probably can reinstall the plugin. Okay, reinstall the Imagenomic and the next software. I did for my PS 2021. Okay, so now we go to pick the color. Okay, pick color mask. Okay, and we go to enhance. So enhance here, I think this one -1 is okay. Tint, I think it's fine. Okay, we back to 0. Okay, back to 0. So what I want is I want the brightness. Okay, increase the brightness. So make it soft and increase the contrast. Alright, so you can see here. Okay, so the warm, I think a little bit more. I need more warm color tone. Okay, good. Let me check the brightness. Right. Yes. Okay. So brightness, I think 5 is okay. That's good. Fine, mid-tone, large. Alright, okay, now sharpness is okay. Okay, good. So remember, new layer, output mask, and click OK. Beautiful. Right, so let's see here. Before, after. Okay, so put a black mask for this one, and we just want this here. So their face, their hand maybe, okay, and her leg. Okay, that's right. Okay, good. So we can flatten it. Wow, right? It's very nice. Okay, love it so much. Okay, so I want to check. Okay, I want to check the highlight on their face here. Okay, so okay, I think the highlight can increase a little bit more. Okay, so I put black mask and going to brush the light on their face. Okay, so this is the mask. Okay, I want to have the light on their face. I want to increase the highlights. Okay, okay, more light there. For the bright, I think here we can reduce like this. Okay. What happened here? Okay. This is what. Okay, I think we fix this one. Leave it here. Fix it. Right. Nice. Good. Okay, so wow, right, so let's see what we can do. What else we can do? Let me see the apply image. Okay, apply image, mask, rate. I think it's nice. Apply image to enhance the highlight here is more 3D. Yeah, I think it's more 3D is better. Okay, good. So I'm going to copy one new levers, not levers. Okay, one new background. Okay, so I'm going to do the apply image, mask, 100% opacity for sure. Okay, and red. Okay, I choose red channel. This one gray. Let's see. Gray, red, green, blue, or the new one, red copy. Yeah, okay, not too much in gray. Okay, we use gray enough. Okay, the first one, the source we choose red. Okay, and then the image here, gray. Okay, click. So let's see. So what we want is put a black mask. So I just want this. Okay, this is what I want to enhance here. Right. Beautiful. Right, it's beautiful. Okay, I want to do another one. Copy the background, the layers, new layers. So one more apply image. Okay, one more. Okay, same thing. I use red and then gray. Okay, so this time I choose red copy. Okay, not so good. Alright, I think gray is better. Click OK. Okay, so again, I try to do the masking. So this one, okay, I just want to have a little bit, 30%. Right, so 30% of it, and check. Okay, a little bit, slightly better. So merge. Yes, beautiful. I like it. Okay. So now I try to check again the highlight. Okay, a little bit highlight from here. Alright, I think it's very nice already. I love it so much. Okay, so let's see the before and after. Okay, so zoom in a bit more. Okay, so before and after from the Lightroom dot this one. Okay, so you can see a lot of distracting around the subjects. Okay, and this one, wow, it's good. Right, and okay, now I want to check again. Is that the subject is in center? Okay, so copy one new layer, make a ruler here. So it's a little bit off center. So I want to make it more center here. So I move a little bit this way. So I want my subject is in the middle, right in the middle. And here you can see, okay. So this part we're going to fix like this. Okay, select this one, copy a new one. Okay, so now you can pull, okay, make it fill the blank. Alright, okay, like this. I remember I did this one. I teach you before in the previous lesson. I think it's lesson 1 or 2, right? So I did this one before. Alright, so you can see we try to move the subjects to center. Okay, good. Now, yes, very nice. Very nice. Alright, save the file. Lesson 9. Okay, so now the alright, so I want to share with you if you want to post it in Facebook. Alright, if you want to post in Facebook, what is the best and the what is the best size, okay, for the image? Okay, so if you search in Google, alright, it's always show you the 2048. Alright, so this is what I did as well. Alright, so I use the image resize here, image size. So I try to resize to 2048. So this is the size I always post through my Facebook and Instagram. Instagram doesn't matter, but Facebook, yes. Alright, so the white here, 2048. Click OK. So which is we try to make it small. Alright. So but it's good enough for Facebook. It's good enough for Facebook. Okay, and if you want to have a little bit sharp and crispy for the image, you can resize. You can do the sharpener after you resize. So now we already did the resize, and we can go to the sharpener pro. Okay, output sharpener pro, output sharpener. So we don't need the structure. Okay, we just want to do some. Okay, this one you can do 30%. Okay, and this one you can do 70 or maybe 65. Okay, so we create some sharpening here. Okay, but this one you try to do you try to do after you resize. Okay, so we do after resize the image. So you can check again. So actually it's already increased. Okay, before and after the image is more crispy. Okay, very sharp now. And if you think too much, sometimes it's too much. Okay, it depends how is the image quality you have. Sometimes it's too much. Okay, remember, if too much, go to opacity, adjust it. Okay, I can do it like 60 to 70%. Okay, opacity. It still look very good. It's more than enough. Okay, it's more than enough. Alright, so this is for your Facebook post. So save JPEG. Okay, save JPEG. So do not replace the original one. Okay, this is already compressed by yourself, so don't overwrite to the original files. So maybe you can put post file. Okay, so this is for posting. Save. Baseline standard. It's good. Alright. Wow. Alright, so look at the photos here. Okay, so the final images is very nice. You can see the subject straight away. So the first thing is, when you look at the photos, when the audience look at the photo, you need them, first thing focus is the subjects. Okay, so when you want to have a beautiful picture with the props, with the background, with the whatever things surrounding, okay, most important is the subjects. So we try to make the subjects become the first, okay, first point, first part, okay, to the audience, okay, and the second, and we can have the props. The second, we can have the background, okay. So all these elements, okay, try to help the images look nicer, looks more beautiful, looks more wow, okay. That's all the elements. Is not the first thing, is a second, okay. So always try to think about the images. What is the important, what is the decoration, and also what we want to remove, okay. So, or maybe you cannot remove and you can hide it, like I try to hide the background, the building, the street, the car, whatever things behind, okay. So I try to choose the lens. Maybe I use the big aperture, or maybe like this photo, I try to underexpose, okay, try to hide all the things I don't want in the shadows part, okay, in the shadow side. So this is what we can do, alright. So we try to make the things, the information, the most important things to tell in the photos, okay. So next time when you go to some location shoot, and I think you can have more experience from all these lessons. When you do all the editing, you already know what you want, what you don't want, and what is something that distracts the subject, and also how to do the camera setting, okay. When you want to have the details in the shadow, details in the highlight, and also when you go to sunset or sunrise, so how to use the light setup, okay. So side lighting, 45 degree, all these. So from lesson 1 until this lesson 9 already, and try to see what you can get more, right? So the next one is the lesson 10, and after you finish all the 10 lessons, I will going to have a test for you guys, alright. So this test is for you to see what you learn in these 10 lessons, and also I want to see what you can do and also what you have learned, okay. And if you have passed the test, you are going to get a certificate from me and from this online course, alright. So I wish every members will get this certificate, and also we are going to have a next and new special lesson in end of December and January. So we are going to have something special in the new lesson, okay. There's a 5 different lessons very soon coming out, and also something special than all these 10 lessons, okay. So I'm going to show you some of the behind the scene and how I shoot. Also I'm going to tell a little bit more for the pre-production, and also I will teach you my elements when I do the pre-production, okay. So the elements of Z masterpiece when I do the pre-production, okay. So before post-production, what is in my mind, okay. So I'm going to teach you in the new lesson, and also new photos, new image, okay, and more advanced, okay. So I want you guys to learn from this 10 first, okay. Before you go to the new one, you must complete these 10 lessons, otherwise you are going to have a lot of questions. So why I do this and why I do that, okay. So after finish the 10 lesson and you have know how I create all these effects, why I want to do this, and what is the purpose. So all this is a mindset, okay. So I want you to get it, and also I want you to pass the test, and also I will show you more how I retouch your work, okay. So this is very special. What I see from your works and what I see from your image, how I transform them, and what I can see, what is the mistake, and what is something that I'm going to fix, and maybe you don't see. So I'm going to show you, and I see you in the next lesson. We keep in touch in the group, and we have a very special program for all the members, for all the existing members, okay. So this program called Z Global Elite. So if you want to know more about this, you can try to leave a message in the group, okay. Just post the message, we will see in the message, and then we will give you the link, okay, or you can go to our zglobal.com, okay, you can find it. And this special program for all the members, I want you to not only learning, and also you can sharing, and also at the same time I want you to see how you grow and you earn something. All right, so this is a very good benefit for you guys, and don't miss it, okay, don't miss it. And I see you in the next video, next lesson, and we keep in touch in the group. Cheers.